What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video, we're diving into the new season of Go Battle League with Whiscash, Golbat, and Mandibuzz. Alright, getting into the first battle here, we have Whiscash on the lead versus Dewgong. Dewgong, definitely a nice core breaker here for my team, as it can do very well against Whiscash and my double flyer backline, so I'm going to need to be really careful. Now, we are in the Great League Remix Cup, which means there are a lot of Pokemon banned, and quite a few of them are the anti-flyers. Walrein, Galarian Stunfisk, Bastiodon, Azumarill. So double flyer backline can be very strong in this meta. Now we're going to go ahead and no shield that first Icy Wind. We're going to overload on energy and go ahead and go for another Mud Bomb. I need to eventually get my Whiscash out of here because Whiscash has a lot of great coverage on this meta. So I'm going to go ahead and shield right here on this second Icy Wind, and then swap out into my Mandibuzz, saving the energy here on Whiscash. We're going to load up a little bit more, get to that Blizzard, and go ahead and swap out. Now, Mandibuzz will be taking super effective damage right here, but Mandibuzz is a very tanky Pokemon. As you guys can see, this Icy Wind is going to hurt, but honestly, not too bad. And they have a Raichu in the back that is double anti-flyer, so we'll have to see what we can pull off with this team. Now, I am running Mandibuzz with Dark Pulse. After meeting Though Technical in Frankfurt for the European International Championships, he told me Mandibuzz with Dark Pulse is so much better, and I'm giving it a try. Now, I'm going to try to get this next Dark Pulse, but I don't get it off in time. That is so unfortunate here. So, we still have Dewgong to deal with. We have a Raichu with loaded energy. We're going to go ahead and come in with Whiscash, and again, I banked so much energy right here that this is going to be very advantageous for me. We do land that Mud Bomb. We're going to overload a bit and go ahead and throw the next one right here. If they decide to shield, we might just be able to farm down with Mud Shot. So they do decide to shield. I'm going to go ahead and farm down now. I will be giving up this final shield, but I am also worried that there might be a Registeel in the back. I don't know why. That's just my concern. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out and farm down with Golbat to get any bit of extra energy. Now they do decide to come in with a Drifblim right here, so it's going to be a race to the charge move. I can get to the Shadow Ball in time, which I can, winning CMP tie. This is going to be doing super effective damage. Had they come in with Dewgong, I would have just gone for the Poison Fang. Boom! Drifblim goes down. I would have just gone for the Poison Fang and taken out the Dewgong anyways, as you guys are going to see right here. So either way, Dewgong coming in or Drifblim, it was going to be a losing situation for my opponent, just because I got ahead on energy with Golbat. So that's going to be a good battle, very well played. Alright, moving into game number 2, we have Whiscash on the lead versus Charizard. I haven't seen Charizard in the Great League in so long, and we will see my opponent swap out right away. They're going to go into Cryogonal, which I haven't seen in the Great League. Thing is, I know this thing has access to Solar Beam, so I got to be very, very careful here with my Whiscash. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for Mud Bombs right here. I know my Mandibuzz can handle the Charizard in the back with its bulk and neutral damage, so we're going to go ahead and shield. I don't know if this is going to be Solar Beam. No, it's just going to be an Aurora Beam, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and throw this next Mud Bomb. Hopefully force a shield from my opponent, and then I might swap into Mandibuzz, saving, and we do get a shield right there. So I'm going to go ahead and load up on energy, and then I'm going to swap into Mandibuzz now. I'm going to be able to tank this Aurora Beam, but I actually decide to go for Dark Pulse right away. Getting this in before their charge move is huge, and we do see them decide to shield as well. So I'm going to go ahead and mirror shields right here. Aurora Beam, I'm guessing, is going to hurt, and I don't want it to one-shot me or have them farm me down. So I'm just going to go ahead and shield and make sure I overload on energy and go for the Aerial Ace here. I think we did one more fast move right there. I should have done maybe a bit more energy farming, but honestly, I don't know the counts for Cryogonal, so I'm going to go ahead and just take it out. And then we will see a Alolan Marowak come in. Now, this is Rock Smash Alolan Marowak. So unfortunate for my opponent. When you do use Alolan Marowak, you want to make sure you're using Fire Spin or Hex. Those are the optimal fast moves, as Rock Smash is just not in a good place right now in the meta. So we're going to go ahead and go for another Dark Pulse, but they do get to the charge move in time. Now, remember, this is the very beginning of the season, so I'm not facing... I'm not in like a ranked system, right? I'm not in expert or legend or veteran or what have you. So anyone is going to be facing me. So that is going to be a good game right there. Tough one. As had they come in with Charizard as well, I would have just gotten to 2 Dark Pulses, or at least 1. We do land the Blizzard, though, nearly one-shotting the Charizard, and we do get to the Mud Bomb, but they get to the Dragon Claw in time. So we do have a Golbat still in the back to close this game out. But good game to my opponent. Just one tip of advice right there, whether the opponent is watching this video or you at home is watching this video and you're looking to get into Go Battle League, make sure to go to pvpoke.com and look up the optimal move sets for the Pokemon that you're going to use for Alolan Marowak, Fire Spin, and Hex. All right, so we got a Galvantula on the lead, similar to the Dugong lead where I need to really take this thing out or get it near taken out with my Whiscash, and Mud Bomb is actually going to be very good in this situation. So I'm going to go ahead and no shield right here. Lunge is going to do neutral, and we don't need to shield in this situation because Whiscash is just so tanky. Now they decide to swap out in Politoed, so I'm going to go ahead and load back up to Mud Bomb and then swap out into Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz as well is so bulky, and they decided to throw before the Blizzard right here. It's just going to be Weather Ball. Mandibuzz is so bulky that I can tank multiple Weather Balls right here and get myself shield advantage, which I honestly think I need in this situation. I don't really want switch. So I'm going to go ahead and just go for 2 Dark Pulses right here. If this Dark Pulse lands, I'm going to go for Aerial Ace. So let's see how this plays out. Dark Pulse does land, so much neutral damage right there. We're going to go ahead and go for the Aerial Ace now to try to force the shield. It's a bit less energy than Dark Pulse, and seeing it's going to do neutral in this situation, we can easily throw it. Now they're building up to 2 Weather Balls right here. We're going to go ahead and let these go through. I already got myself shield advantage, and Politoed is low enough where if they decide to go for back-to-back Weather Balls, which they are, I can come in and farm down with Golbat, because if the Galvantula comes into the Golbat with loaded energy, things are looking very good anyways. So we're going to go ahead, come in with that Golbat, and farm down right here. Now I will be hit with a Weather Ball. Unfortunately, one more fast move wasn't enough to take it out right there, so we're just going to go ahead and let this Weather Ball go through. I could have shielded this in hindsight, but we will see the Galvantula come in. We're going to go ahead and go for Poison Fang. This is going to be forcing that final shield, or it might just do enough damage to KO. We do get the shield. That's fine by me. Defense drop. We're going to go ahead and go for another Poison Fang to take out the Galvantula. Remember, we still have Whiscash with a Mud Bomb. So we'll have to see what the final Pokemon is going to be. It's going to be a Ninetales. So we're just going to go ahead and swap straight into that Whiscash and now go for Mud Bombs right here to close this game out. So that's going to be a good game to my opponent. There's really nothing they can do, and they do decide to surrender right there. So good game, very well played. Moving to the next one, we have Durant on the lead right here. Very spicy Pokemon, so this is a new battler to Go Battle League, so shout out to this person for coming in to compete right here. Durant not going to do too much damage to Whiscash in this situation, so I'm definitely in the driver's wheel for this match, and I'm looking to try to get shields here with Mud Bombs, as the Bug Steel typing is going to take neutral, and this Durant as well isn't fully powered up. So they decided to let that first one go. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and swap now into Mandibuzz to catch the X-Scissor right here. As again, it's going to do neutral, Dark Flying. So we're just going to go ahead and let that go through and then farm down with Snarl and get a lot of energy right here. So if you are new to Go Battle League, be sure to check out Whiscash and Golbat. Mandibuzz is a bit more rare because it needs to be a Volibee egg hatch or trade. So your Golbat and Whiscash, though, are very inexpensive and very obtainable with Zubats and Barboach and whatnot. So definitely give that a try if you guys want to try to run this team. And if you want to run a different flyer instead of Mandibuzz, you could try stuff like Noctowl, Pidgeot, Zapdos. You're basically looking for a double flyer strategy. So we get taken out right there by the Sudowoodo, which again isn't fully powered up, but that's okay. This person is brand new to Go Battle League. So again, huge shout out to the new players coming in. If you're trying this this game feature out, be sure to check out pvpoke.com. There's a link down in the description of all my videos to the website. It's a great place to check out what's very strong in the league that you're playing in, to give you some ideas and movesets as well. Whiscash right here is going to take quick care of the Arcanine. But good game to my opponent. But just again, goes to show how strong Whiscash can be. Very cost-effective Pokemon that you guys can use in the Great League or Great League Remix Cup. All right, moving to the next battle. We have Whiscash versus Machamp right here. Okay, so Machamp, pretty good against my team as well. We're going to go ahead and swap into the Mandibuzz to see if they decide to stay in. We're just going to go straight for the Aerial Aces. Now, they decided to throw this a bit early. That wasn't enough energy for Rock Slide, which means it's just going to be a cross chop, so we can let this go right here. One tip, if you're the Machamp facing the Mandibuzz, be sure to build up to that Rock Slide, then throw the cross chop, because that forces me to want to shield. Otherwise, I know I can no shield this, and I can no shield this next one too, because I want to get myself shield advantage and load up on energy with Golbat. So we're going to go ahead and let that cross chop go through. We're going to go for the Aerial Ace right now, forcing the first shield or just taking out the Machamp, both of which is fine with me. We do get the shield. Okay, they're going to go ahead and farm me down. I might be able to get to one more Aerial Ace, but they decide to swap into Snorlax. So a good swap on them to try to catch the charge move, save Machamp, and load up on energy. But we're actually looking pretty good right here as we can come in with Golbat now. I am very fearful that there is a Registeel in the back, thinking about the team composition. Machamp, Snorlax as a safe swap. I'm going to hard read Registeel in the back, which is why I'm saving Whiscash and Shield Advantage. So I'm actually going to go ahead and shoot right here, and it is actually going to be a Heavy Slam, so that's fine with me. I can go ahead and load up on some energy. I'm going to go for that Poison Fang right away. Try to get this Snorlax as low as possible and keeping a shield for myself for the Machamps. Cross Chop or Rock Slide. Rock Slide versus the Golbat. Cross Chop versus the Whiscash. And we'll have to see what the final Pokemon is going to be. My guess is Registeel. It's actually going to be a Alolan Marowak, so another goat going to be going down right here. That was a bit quick for Shadow Bone, which means this is just going to be Bone Club. I'm going to let this go through. And that is going to be okay. We're going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball now to close this game out. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Oh, poor Alolan Marowak. Boom! Nearly one-shots right there. We farm down, and then the Machamp is going to be coming in. I'm going to go ahead and swap into Mandibuzz to catch the charge move. A little cheeky swap right there. There was no need to do that because I still have a shield. But I just felt like practicing my sack swap. Skill and knowledge, right? Being able to catch the charge move at the right time right there. So good game to my opponent, and that was the final battle. So in our first set today, bringing a very strong team of Whiscash, Double Flyer, Golbat, and Mandibuzz, and honestly, any real combination of Double Flyers, making sure you have coverage to Alolan Marowak, making sure you have neutral damage across the board to a lot of Pokemon like Registeel and whatnot if you face off against it. So you can use Pidgeot, Zapdos, Noctowl, Golbat, Mandibuzz. The Double Flyer strategy is pretty strong and went 5-0 to start today's set off. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.